Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about Team Cards, a new feature on my website. So you can go download it at hockeystatistics.com. Just go to data and go all the way down to Team Cards and you can download the Excel file. I want to do a Google Sheets version as well, but that probably won't be out until later today or maybe tomorrow. So go download this and it will look something like this. Uh, so this is my team cards and they are based on a model which I've called SGAA. Perhaps not the best name, but I'm not so good with names. The S just stands for Skytte, which is my name, and then GAA, goals above average. So that should tell you that I don't use replacement level as the baseline, I use average as my baseline. So the model is basically built on the basis of evolvinghockey.com's GAR and XGAR models. So it's a combination of those two. It's not quite that simple, but that's the basis of it. And I built the model so that it is calibrated towards describing a goal differential at the team level. So this means that the overall SGAA should be equal to, or at least close to, the actual goal differential, because that's how I calibrated it. That's what I wanted to describe. So we can just go to the timeline graph here and just show that. Just show the overall SGAA compared to the actual goal differential. And you'll see the two lines are pretty close to each other, indicating that they are almost the same. Now, on some teams, they are not quite this well fit together, but you get the point. So here in the first row of boxes, I've divided the SGAA into players. So we got forwards, we got defenders, and we got goalies, and then we got this weird one called misses. I'll get back to that one. Then we got the overall, which is a combination of the four, and we got the actual goal differential, and we got a P points, which stands for projected points. So that's basically my point projections before the season started. I only projected points for the 2021 season. So if we go to another season, say 1920, then it will just be blank. Okay, and then you got the actual points. So if we go back to these two, because normally you would just have a goalie metric based on GSAX, goals saved above expected. Now the problem with that is that GSAX is based on Fenwick's, meaning that goalies get full credit for shot misses. I don't think that's correct. So instead of doing that, I want to split it up so that goalies get credit for shots on goal, and when other teams misses, it's more of a team stat rather than a goalie stat. So what I did was I built a GSAX model based on shots, and I used that as the goalie metric, and then the shot misses is the difference between a Fenwick-based GSAX model minus the shot-based GSAX model. So basically, the sum of these two are just a normal GSAX. So just to summarize, this row is divided into players. So you got forwards, defenders, goalies, and then the shot misses. The yeah, that's pretty much it. Then if we go down here, instead of looking at players, we are now looking at components. So we're looking at even strength offense, even strength defense, power play, penalty killing, penalties taken, penalties drawn, goaltending, and shot misses. The last two is the same as here. Okay. So up here we're looking at players. Down here we're looking at components. So these 6 are the skaters, and this is the goaltending one, and this is the team stats shot misses. So I've illustrated this with a graph that shows how the team perform in each of these components. And the graph here is based on rankings, meaning if you're all the way to the edge, you're ranked first in the league. And if you're all the way in the middle, you're ranked 31st in the league. So you can see Colorado was ranked first in even strength defense, first in penalty drawing in the 2021 season. So you want to be as close to the edge as possible. Okay, so then we got the timeline graph here, which is the coolest thing, I think. So you can see the performance of the team over the years, and you can look at whatever you want to look at. So we could compare even strength offense with even strength defense, or we could compare something else, and we can add things here. You can make up to 4 series. So I think that's pretty cool. And you can go through the years, you can go through the teams. So we can look at LA, for example, and go all the way back to the 7-8 season, if I can hit it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So just to summarize, these team cards are based on my model SGAA, and the model is built to best describe goal differential at the team level. That's how I calibrated it. And I split the GSAX into 2 so that goaltenders are only credited with shots on goal, and then the shot misses is a team stat instead. So that's it. Go download it and have fun with it.